The school is located in Bolivia. It's close to the borders of Brazil. And the main focus of the school is for the students to come to know Jesus Christ. That's our main goal. Here at the school, we teach English classes, history classes. We teach basically all the classes that the government requires. And I've been the director of the school for 3 years. In reality, God is the director of the school. He's the one that manages, he's the one that takes care of it, he's the one that supplies for everything that we need and what we have so far. He's in charge.
Uno, ahí, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Ah.
During this year, I've been teaching classes. I teach English class, and I also teach biology and health and exercise class. Being the nurse of the school, I also incorporate some of that nursing into my health class. I also lead out into the kitchen with nutritional classes. We teach while we're learning to cook. I also help out in the girls' dormitory as the girls' dean, and whatever else needs to be done, pretty much I'm willing to do.
But here at the school, we work. We have a work study program where the students go to classes half of the day, and the other half the students do manual work. They go to work. They work in the kitchen. They work in the plantain to clean. We also work. We have the rice field that we plant our rice. We harvest our rice. The main production is for us to have something to eat.
So it's really a full day because, you know, you get up, you do your own devotions, and then the day starts, and then at 8, if you have to work in the morning, you have to work the whole morning with the kids, and then you have to go to class in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. So the whole day is really packed. But it's also a good way to get to know the kids better. And that's when they actually ask you questions, and when you can get to bond with the kids is during work.
Our students, they live here at the school. The boys and the girls have their own dormitories where they stay, and there's most of the time there's staff members that are with them. They put them to sleep. They wake them up early in the morning. So one of our needs is it's deans. We need boys dean and a girls dean. We actually need teachers to teach the classes. We need people that are willing to do whatever it takes for the gospel to be spread. Even here at our school, because like what my wife mentioned, 75% of our students are not Christians. They're not Seventh-day Adventist Christians. So when they come to the school, it's neat to see that in the beginning of the school year, they don't know anything about God, but as time goes by, they get to know who Jesus is and what He's doing for them.
I was weeding the garden with one other student, and they started asking me, questions that they had about things they'd learned in Bible class. And so we got to talk about those a little more, and maybe they wouldn't have been comfortable to bring that up in class, but since we were right there with nothing to do but weed, we were able to talk.
You might ask, what changes our students? What makes a difference here than maybe some other school? And I think the personal contact with them from day to day with the missionaries is important, and how we work with them, we teach class with them. But I also think a big part helps is that we have service day every Sunday. We make it a purpose to teach our students to reach out to others and to do community outreach and to let them realize that there's a greater need in life than just serving ourselves. Many times we serve in the community that's near us, which has produced many of our primary students to come to our school through helping them build bathrooms or reconstructing their roofs in their houses or helping them clean their house. We have many groups. Each missionary has a project that they do on service day. We have some that go into town and they do co-portering.
We're doing a survey to see what the families are interested in the area of health.
At present moment, we have 14 staff members. Last year we had 22 staff members.
Yeah, this year God really blessed because at the beginning of the school year we started with 6 teachers. Just 6, and I had 7 classes. Each of us had about 7 classes, and we didn't know how we were going to teach that and work with the kids, and and we were really stressed out, but we were really praying a lot. And just within the first 2 weeks of classes, Ben came, David came, another family came. It's just like we got 6 more teachers just within the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When class started. So.
Yeah. But even now, we're just getting by. We're just, we're waiting for the next person to get here so that we can rest a little easier because, I'm filling about 4 different roles right now.
I just finished nursing school about a year ago, well, a year and a half now almost, and I worked for a year as a nurse, and then I decided to come back to Bolivia to help out again.
Yo me gradué aquí hace 6 años y me fui a estudiar un curso bíblico en un instituto en Honduras, y después de eso regresé para trabajar aquí como voluntaria a tiempo completo. Ayudo en el dormitorio de las chicas como preceptora. Doy las clases de salud, ciencias naturales, cívica, religión y filosofía. Tengo 22 años y este es mi tercer año a tiempo completo trabajando aquí en el colegio.
Mi nombre es Fabián Oliver. Yo estoy encargado en primaria, de primer año, segundo y tercer, con los más chiquititos.
Bueno, yo me llamo Eliana Oliver y soy de San Juan, Argentina. Yo estoy dando clases de matemática, de física, química y ciencias sociales. Y también junto con mi esposo estamos encargados de la biblioteca. Somos los bibliotecarios de la escuela.
One of the students that had graduated the year before, she came to me and she was crying and she was saying that, I just realized that I haven't been a good example to my family. And she said, I want to be a missionary for the rest of my life. And this was a kid that, we thought she was just going to be lost in the world. But, sometimes we don't see the fruits right away, the results of our prayers. But then a couple years later, here she is saying that she wants to be a missionary.
Like I said, we have sewing classes. I'm praying for a full-time sewing teacher where we're able to have our students learn this as a career, to be able to learn and be able to have that as an industry for themselves, to be able to go out and maybe have a little shop for themselves and be able to make uniforms or be able to produce an income for themselves later on. Our needs are great. We have a primary school, so we need primary school teachers. We also have our secondary classes, so we need secondary teachers.
We've been praying that we want to extend our agriculture department, so we need somebody that would be in charge in ministering to the agriculture department. We're actually, if we're planning to do agriculture, we're gonna need a tractor, we're gonna need a plow, we're gonna need a disc, so that we can be doing agriculture. We have 250 hectares of land, so we have a lot of land, but we don't have the means in how to do it. We're in need of a truck. We need a truck, even if it's used or if it's new. It would be a blessing, because the truck, we use it, we go to town, we buy groceries, we bring materials for building. We do everything on a truck. We take the kids to do service day or mission work. Our truck basically is the number one vehicle that we use, for everything. and we actually need a lawnmower, a riding mower, a push mower. Right now we have 2 weed eaters that we're using, and it takes a long time. But even though, even so, we have the place as neat as we can, because we know that actually God is a God of order. He's a God of neatness. So we try to do our best. So if you feel impressed, or if God is impressing you to help in these areas, feel free to contact us, or to pray for us, and let God be guiding and leading you in whatever need you feel that you can help. Every day, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm laying down in bed, and I pray, God, help me today. As in my daily walk, as I'm doing my daily things that I need to do, help me, guide me, and and He does.
El trabajar con muchachos para mí ha sido un reto. Sinceramente así lo es. ¿Por qué? Porque todos vienen de hogares diferentes, entonces tienen pasados diferentes, a los cuales uno tiene que aprender a entenderlos y aprender de ellos también. Ser misionero es una experiencia muy bonita. Una, si entiendes el llamado de Dios. Dios te llama a ser misionero. Jesús en la tierra fue un misionero. Y los consejos de la hermana White también lo dicen, ¿verdad? Y ¿por qué no ser un misionero? No pierdes nada. Ganas almas para Cristo.
There's so many challenges out here that you can't handle on your own. You need to turn to God for help, and you can see Him working out here as well. It seems to be a simpler kind of life, even though it's super busy and you're always, it seems like you're in problems, but yeah, you can see God working. I can see God working a lot easier out here.
Sí, nuestro estar trabajando acá nos ha hecho crecer espiritualmente.
Me he dado cuenta de muchos defectos que tengo en este tiempo que estoy acá, y de a poquito yo los estoy entregando a Dios, y puedo ver que Él me está ayudando mucho. Uno piensa que quizás vino acá para ayudar a los chicos, pero es mentira. El primer beneficiado es uno mismo, y es verdad.